you enjoy yourself?
I did. Reuniting with all those guys was great. You know, I'm a huge fan of Strong and all those Brits, and it was just fun to kind of full circle moment because we shot so much of it here too. A lot of the crew came in.
Because that was about 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, over 2 years ago.
Have you seen any of them since? Have you ever seen any of the British cast since then, between sort of now and...
I saw Dahmer just in Dominic West in the press junket in Arizona. Yeah, but I haven't seen any of them since. I mean, I stay in touch with them, you know, email and stuff, but that's it. So it's good to see them.
That's good to hear. And I mean, when you were shooting back in England, the weird thing with this is obviously there's so much that's in a desert, so much that's in sort of different environments.
Right.
It's hard to sort of piece together where any of it could possibly have been shot. And I'm curious for you, do you still sort of, do you look at that something like the film? And I mean, behind you right now, there's a giant poster of the White Apes and yourself there.
Yeah.
Do you look at that and go, I remember that day we were in Utah?
Oh, I remember it like yesterday, truly. I mean, I could tell you the state of mind I was in. And, you know, I love being a part of it. And any live setting is the best setting. And we shot that in Arizona. They built about a quarter of that set, trucked in sand. So we shot all that outdoors. It was great. It's huge as an actor to be able to be in that element.
But obviously you're playing against, and I keep looking at the thing, you're playing against these non-existent characters, and I mean your background, I believe up till then had been mostly things like Friday Night Lights, where you're working with real people, and even in Wolverine you weren't sort of too CGI.
Yeah, it wasn't too heavy.
So with this, was that a bit of a jarring experience?
I don't know about jarring. It's obviously you learn patience quite quick because you got to do 10 plus takes every time there is some kind of effect in there, and you know, so it's just you learning that, and that trust has to be a bit stronger because it's an energy level you're trying to match as well to that's not there. So a lot of the times you feel like you're overacting, you know, but I'm very grateful we got to that level because it just truly takes you there and puts you in that moment.
I suppose at no point do you know exactly what Andrew's got in mind, so he could, you know, you could be running scared and he could just put in a little chihuahua or something.
Well, there's the trust, one. And, but it is, I mean, I've never met a director that's prepped as much as he has. And he had previs almost shot to shot of the whole film. So with that comes trust. So, yeah, if he did a Chihuahua, I don't think this would be very fun.
Were you, I mean, the books have been around for a century. Well, yeah,
literally.
Yeah. Were you familiar with them beforehand?
No, it goes back to my first meeting with Stanton. It was just a general meeting, and basically, you know, he talked the character, and it wasn't about budget, it wasn't about the grandeur of it all. It was really who John Carter was to him and in the script. And I left that meeting kind of just ready to envelop myself within the books, and that's what I did, because I didn't have the script at the time.
So you just read all of them, and then came back?
I was on 4, I think, when finally I could get the script. And once you get the script, that becomes your you know, that's your official tablet.
And were there bits in the script that you were sort of expecting to see or not expecting? And from
I mean, if you really know the books, there's so many odes to the books in the script and in the film. So, yeah, I don't know if I was really expecting. It took me a while to break down the script and even the books because obviously the dialect, and, you know, Tharks, Therns, you know, helium and all these things that come in, you're just trying to break it all down reading it. And so I literally had this big white chalkboard of drawing it out of helium, Zedanga, Dejah Thoris, the Therns, Matai Shang, Woola, it's insane. You know, Warhoons, Tharks. And then finally, third time around, I had it going with all the.
Nice.
Truly.
Nice. I mean, that must be. I take it that's not the standard thing. I mean.
No. Usually, literally, I would say within 15 pages, it's like not doing it. When you get a script, and you know, his is a special one. How intertwined this script is, if you really take a beat and understand how full circle those little moments come at the end, it's pretty incredible.
Were you? I mean, a lot of these big blockbuster films,
Yeah.
the scripts are kept heavily under wraps.
Yeah.
So were you one of the only people to actually have?
No, I was that guy that didn't get it either. And it was like, oh, we're sending you pages, and it's like, oh, okay, man, sweet. Well, let's see what you got.
No,
and it'd be like 3 pages, and I'm like, what? That's what it was like until finally you got the whole thing, but you had to earn it.
Nice. So that was, you at least got that before you started shooting.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, day of, it's like, all right, here's the script. Get after it. Now you can prepare. But we're going to go on camera, so be ready.
And, I mean, this year you've obviously, you start, well, it's the 9th of March, but let's call it the summer. You start the summer with John Carter. You end it with Battleships.
I end it with Savages, Oliver Stone's
Of course,
Savages.
I forgot. So Battleship in the middle, end it with Savages.
Yeah. It's
That
a subtle
can't have been
year,
planned.
man. It's a subtle year. No, none of that's planned. It's you work for 2 years, and all of a sudden it's all out in 5 months. Perfect world. I'd love for them to be spaced out, but it is what it is, and you're just grateful. You're proud of the work you did, because God knows if you're not, you can't hide.
I suppose next year at least you won't be on a press tour for the duration of the summer.
Man, it's been a ride. It's been tough. But it's well worth it, and it just helps. It makes things a lot easier when you're proud of it.
Have you decided on anything else, on sort of what the next big thing will be after this?
I might re-engage with Pete Berg again. I don't know yet. Nothing's official, but we're talking in regards to Lone Survivor, and which is an amazing story. So we'll see what happens with that. But there's a few things on the burner. But right now, rest is number one. Like, I truly need to take a breather and try and just get my shit in order.
Well, good luck, sir.
Yeah,
I think you've earned it. Thank you very much.